The wind howled through the empty streets, carrying a bitter chill that seemed to seep into every corner of the city. Inside a towering glass building, the grand office of Emily Stanton, a powerful CEO known for her ruthless business acumen, was eerily silent. Every Christmas, while the city lights twinkled with festive cheer, Emily sat alone at her mahogany desk, staring at a framed photograph of her younger self and her parents, long gone. No carolers, no laughter, no warmth, just the relentless echo of her own loneliness. Her heart, buried under years of ambition and disappointment, ached quietly. She had everything: wealth, influence, respect, but not a single soul to share a holiday hug with. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the unexpected ways life can change, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, Ripple of Kindness. That evening, the snow fell heavier than usual, blanketing the city in a serene white hush. Emily, exhausted from back-to-back meetings and boardroom battles, poured herself a glass of wine, seeking comfort in silence. The sound of a knock at the door jolted her from her melancholy reverie. She frowned. Visitors at this hour were rare, and she rarely let anyone close enough to knock. Yet, curiosity mixed with a faint flicker of hope made her rise to answer it. Standing in the doorway was a man, tired yet determined, holding the hand of a little girl with big brown eyes sparkling like the Christmas lights in the distance. The man looked familiar, though Emily couldn't place him immediately. He introduced himself as Daniel, a single father who had heard stories about her generosity during the community's hardships years ago. And the little girl, his daughter Lily, beamed with innocence and courage, clutching a small handmade gift wrapped in colorful paper. Emily felt a surge of emotions she hadn't felt in years: surprise, apprehension, and an odd warmth. She hesitated, unsure whether to let them in, yet something about their presence felt purposeful, almost fated. Daniel explained that Lily had wanted to meet her, having learned about her from his own small acts of kindness at school. She had made a wish, that the lonely CEO she had heard about wouldn't spend another Christmas alone. Emily's eyes filled with tears, a mixture of shock and the long-forgotten ache of connection. For the first time in years, Emily allowed someone into her home, letting the laughter of a child fill spaces she hadn't realized had grown so hollow. Lily ran around, her giggles echoing through the lavish halls, while Daniel carried a basket of cookies, hot cocoa, and handmade decorations. It was not the perfect, Instagram-worthy holiday she had always imagined, but it was real, it was warm, and it was alive. As the evening unfolded, Emily found herself sharing stories of her childhood, of dreams deferred and moments lost, while Daniel spoke of the small, often unnoticed acts of love that kept him going. Lily placed her small gift on the desk, a delicate snow globe Emily had admired years ago in a tiny shop, a token of hope and new beginnings. It was more than a gift, it was a symbol that the world still held surprises, that human connection could still reach even the most guarded hearts. Emily realized that the walls she had built around her heart, brick by brick, over decades of fear and disappointment, were slowly crumbling. The laughter of a child, the sincerity of a father, had begun to thaw the ice that ambition alone could never melt. For the first time, she felt seen, not for her wealth, not for her status, but for her humanity. Over the next few hours, Emily, Daniel, and Lily transformed the office into a makeshift Christmas wonderland. Lights twinkled, ornaments sparkled, and even the usually intimidating mahogany desk seemed to soften under the warmth of shared joy. Emily helped Lily hang a tiny star at the top of the office tree, and in that moment, she felt a profound sense of belonging she hadn't known in years. It wasn't about gifts or grandeur, it was about connection, kindness, and the courage to open one's heart. As midnight approached, Emily looked around at the small family she had welcomed into her life, realizing that happiness had nothing to do with money or power. It had everything to do with love, compassion, and allowing others in. She felt a deep gratitude for the knock at the door that had turned an ordinary, lonely Christmas into a night of miracles. Before the night ended, Emily made a silent promise to herself: no more solitary holidays, no more letting fear dictate her connections. She would embrace life, cherish relationships, and never underestimate the power of a simple act of kindness, whether giving or receiving. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you of the importance of love, hope, and second chances, please engage with this video, like, comment, and share it to inspire others. And before you go, we'd love for you to comment below, when was the last time a simple act of kindness changed your life? Emily watched Daniel and Lily leave, their laughter fading into the snowy night, and for the first time in years, she didn't feel empty. She felt full, hopeful, and ready to embrace a new chapter where she was no longer alone, where love, unexpected and beautiful, could always find its way in. And that Christmas, a CEO who had spent years waiting alone discovered the extraordinary magic of opening her door to the world, realizing that sometimes, the most powerful gifts aren't under the tree, they're standing at your doorstep.